out of homelessness, domestic violence, incarceration. We do a lot of alternative sentencing instead of going to prison. Instead of prison, they come to the center for a chance. So it's very diversified now.
There's not a lot of people who do that kind of stuff anymore.
Which part?
Well, the whole thing, the answering that need, for one, bringing people who are getting out of prison into your house. Whoops. And then saying, hey, you know what? We really don't have what we need to get this building. But I have some, and yeah, we're just going to do it because I thought that's what God's saying to do.
No. Like, people come to me, they come to us a lot, and it was like, well, what do we do? What kind of business plan do we come up with? And I said, well, here's the deal, y'all. We didn't have a business plan. All my mom knew was that God said to do it. And mom thought churches were going to help. And now we have beautiful, wonderful relationship with churches. And I am so grateful for the churches. But when you're coming in I think God put us in a position to where no one could get glory for it but him, because it did not make sense, because no church came in and helped us. No, it was Hurricane Katrina that launched us with the ability to initially finance the center, but then the FEMA came in and helped, but then they left. We had evacuees out of New Orleans for they were supposed to be there for 6 months, but it ended up not being there that long. They were there 6 months. They were supposed to be there a year, but anyway, it was just crazy. And again, I think that's just. And then when you see the need, then there's nothing that can stop. Once the passion, the desire to pursue what God had called us to do was what ignited it. And then when you see the need, the Lord just and then you see the freedom, you see the deliverance, and then you see the hardships, you see the good and the bad. It's just like there's just passion that just doesn't. It's relentless.
There's times that I tell Dylan, like, if I'm having a really hard time, like, because we've had, just in the past 5 years, we've had, well, I wouldn't say 5 because he got fixed last year, but like in a span of 4 years, we've had 7 miscarriages since I've, gotten sober and everything. And there's been times it's been so hard. And I've told him, I said, I just want to go home. He's like, well, what do you mean? I said, I want to go back to Lovelady. He's like, but you're not using right now. You don't need that. I'm like, I know, but it's just, I need